I've been seeing a lot of videos of people who can't read, and at first I thought it was funny. At first I thought it was like, oh, they were like drunk or faded or whatever. But then I saw one at a college campus. Y'all, as somebody who has dyslexia, and I feel like my reading is top notch now compared to when I was a child, y'all need to get y'all shit together. If you do not know how to read big words, and you don't know how to sound out words, which is the worst thing. Like, sometimes you don't know words, that's fine. You need to know how to sound them out. If you don't know how to do that, you need to go to Google and look up how to sound out words. I'm not joking. And you need to get you a book. You can get you the Kindle Unlimited app. I think it's like $8 a month. You get a bunch of different books to read from, like physical books that you can read, and you need to read them. Read. I'm not joking. A book a month. Y'all can do that. That's not hard. 10 minutes a day, 20 minutes a day. If you don't know a word and you cannot read a word, like when you're reading, if you get stuck and you're like, what is that? You need to Google the word. If you can't read the word, you probably don't know what the fuck it means. Google the word and look up the definition. And on Google, there's like a little voice thingy that tells you how to read it tells you the pronunciation of the word. Y'all, these are adults. These are adults that do not know how to do not know how to sound out words. Like, are we okay? Like, some of them were big, but like, you just sound them out. Like, and again, I am not trying to shame anybody. I have dyslexia. I've had a hard time reading. Like, I'm 32 years old, and every time I drive by Azul Cocina Mexicana, I think it says cocaína. Dyslexia. Okay? But then I have to remind myself, I'm like, that doesn't make sense. I would not be on Ability Jessica. Like, reread that, bitch. Reread it. So I understand sometimes we have learning disabilities, and that's perfectly fine. But you need to figure out how to get around that. As somebody who has dyslexia, I have read so many books. I barely have dyslexia now. It's not like it goes away. It doesn't. Like I said, cocaína, cocina. It happens all the time, but it happens less because I've trained my brain and I've read so much. It doesn't happen as often as when I was a kid. So I say that to say, if you see this video and you do not know how to sound out words, sorry, I'm just like the car in front of me. Like, can y'all drive? If you don't know how to drive manual, stop buying one. Anyway, please do some research. Read. Like, reading is fundamental, guys. Like, I understand we're in like the new age where like you can ChatGPT everything. I love a good audiobook. I do. But reading is fundamental. Like, we need to know how to read. We need to know how to know the definition of words. If you don't know the definition of words, you need to be able to find the definition. Like, don't just go about your business. If you hear a word and you don't know what it means, look it up. Do not just go about your business. For the love of God. The education system has failed us all. Maybe some of us, not all of us. I don't know. But I just know currently people don't have normal, like, you ever interact with these new young people that are in business and it's just like they think it's social media all the time. They don't know how to put on their business hat. I don't know why I just went there, but I'm just saying, like, people, like, learn. It is okay to continue to learn as an adult. There's nothing wrong with it. The best thing you can do is find out what genre of reading you like what topics of books you like. Once you find books you like, baby, you'll be hooked. I promise you. It's like watching a movie. It's like reading is like a movie. It's just you're reading it. Once you find a topic you like, even if it's comic books, I don't care, as long as you're reading. Because the more you read, you'll start finding bigger words to read. Like, you will just get consumed. Read, please read. There's so many forms. If you don't want to spend money on Kindle, that's okay. You don't have to do that. You can get Libby, and you can go to your city or whatever county library, sign up, go to Libby. They have books, they have audiobooks. There is ways to consume content and read. Please, for the love of God. There is no reason that college students should not know how to read. Should not know how to, like, as a college student, you don't know how to you don't know how to sound out a word. I get it. In English, it's hard. Like, English is hard. There are letters that are silent. Like, I get it, but that's what Google's for. Like, Google the word. It tells you how to pronunciate it. Like, please, for the love of God. This video is so long, but I'm just so flabbergasted that people do not know how to read. Again, Google is free, Libby is free. There are ways that you can consume books, reading them, and it does not cost you any money. You need to be doing this. You need to set that as a goal. We just started the second quarter. That's a lie. We're at the end of the second quarter. We are about to start the third quarter in July. I believe so. We're about to start the third quarter in July. You can make a goal to read at least one book in 3 months. Y'all can do that. One book a year, bitch. Do something. Stimulate your mind mentally and find books that you like. There's so many different types of books. There is all, like, and once you get into reading, you will realize there's so many different types of, all types of things. Dragons, fairies, sex, sports, trauma, like, there's so much. Superheroes, like, there's so many different types of books. Let me stop because this video is getting so long. But read. I need y'all to start reading. I need you to set a goal for yourself to finish this year and at least finish one full book. What's that man? Quincy something. There's a guy who makes books. I've heard his books are so good. I've never read one, but I've heard the book community loves him. Look it up on TikTok. I think his name's Quincy, and he has a book about roaches in the house or something like that. I don't know, but that is a good book. That will catch people because it's full of drama, and people love drama. People love drama. I believe his books are full of drama. That is a good book recommendation. I've never read it, but I've heard great things about him. Let me go because this video is damn near 7 minutes long. Y'all have a great day. Stimulate your mind intellectually. Read some books. I have nothing else to say. Goodbye.